Hey everybody, happy Tuesday. Go Cavs. Eastern Conference Finals start tonight. Very fun to watch Game 7. And as a huge Cavs fan, favorite team that I have out of all the sports, I'm so happy that they made it this far to kind of silence the doubters. I don't know if they're as good as the other three teams left, but in the whole history of the team, except for when LeBron was here, this is only the second time they've made it this far. So congratulations to the team. It's been fun. Well, it hasn't been that fun. Been maddening up and down to watch, but hopefully they can go in there tonight and steal a game, because the Knicks, I think, might be a little rusty. They haven't played in about a week. Today I'm reading online about Waite Hill, which I never really knew much about until we just moved to what's known as Pleasant Valley area of Willoughby Hills. And it's very similar to all the other cities around here that started with pioneers coming to the area. In the fall of 1799, I think, was the first time people made it here. Two people came on foot from New York on a hunting expedition. They reached what they called a Pleasant Valley on the Chagrin River in February of 1800. Quote, finding fame plentiful and the river bottoms covered with leeks, they built a wigwam and spent the winter there. Returning in the spring to New York, they began to make arrangements for migrating to the new country. And in 1805, they came with their family back to the area that they had discovered on their hunting expedition. The city or town, whatever the heck it's called, village of Waite Hill, is named after the Waite brothers, the Waite family, who came here in 1821 from Onondaga County, New York. They had the first recorded deed in what is now Waite Hill on November 20th of 1820, transferred to Mr. Waite of Marcellus, New York, quote, in consideration of the sum of $1,572.80, all that undivided one half of 629 acres of land lying in the state of Ohio in the county of Cuyahoga, formerly township of Carlton and now town of Chagrin, which was half of the plateau that is now known as Waite Hill. And then their families came and they cleared the land and built it up. The Waite Hill website, actually, I'm going to post a link to this on my website, has a really cool kind of like history typed up, and really makes you understand and appreciate the hardships that these early settlers went through. You know, when they talk about there was no railroads yet, there was no, the Erie Canal wasn't done yet, and they, you know, to get here was very, very hard. And it's talking about one of the first families that came here. The mother lost 4 babies basically right away. So it's a very very difficult life, and a lot of injuries and clearing the land. It's a beautiful area now. I mean, I know that they've preserved a lot of the larger estates, lots of kind of farmland. It really is kind of like the country right in the middle of the city. But, you know, if you're interested in this stuff, head to my website and give a read to this thing that I'm going to link, because it's a pretty cool history of what it was like for the first people that came to this area. So I hope everybody has a good week, and talk to you later.